12 whole fruit juice blends. People, look at this. Look at the colors. Look at these fruits. It's really good. They're really good, guys. But every time you ask me, though, of course, one of the best will still be pineapple. But once you reach the age of 45 or 35, okay, I would like you to eat what? The berries. Because they're proven to have, but the function is to what? They will try to bring down the level of cholesterol. They will try to normalize your cholesterol. Okay? Which means they will try to improve the flow of blood. Now, look at this. These are different kinds of studies that will try to show to you different fruits, especially cherries or berries, with high levels of antioxidants. Let's try to know this one. Cherry, okay, blueberry, blackberry, strawberry, raspberry, plums, orange, grapes. The question is, are they present in our products in 24/7, yes or no?
Yes!
Same thing here. Those are also the fruits found in our products in 24/7. And also the same thing with this one. Even the plums are right there. Next, okay? We've tried to make it simple. We've tried to summarize the functions in table form. I will no longer mention everything, people. I'd just like to note here that if you're going to look at a product that has high levels of antioxidants, that will be good for your cardiovascular system, that will also be having an anti-cancer activity, it is right there in the product C24/7. Same thing with this one. So the question is, people, maganda ba ang C24/7 so far? Yes or no?
Yes!
Pakipalapan nga po guys. Next! Helpful vegetable juice blends, people. Again, these are the lineup. We have 12 here. But let's try to make it simple again. Antioxidant, cardiovascular, anti-cancer, everything is right there. Next. Again, if I will ask you, how much was the requirements, fruits and vegetables given by World Health Organization per day? 5. In our product, people, we have how much?
12.
Have we gone beyond the requirements, yes or no?
Yes.
Let's continue, people. We have 18 amino acids. Guys, when you talk about amino acids, the very simple definition is they are the building blocks of proteins. Can you please say it now? Building blocks of proteins for growth, repair, and maintenance of body tissues. They will also serve as your enzymes, unit and of course, hormones. We have 2 types of amino acids, the essential and non-essential. If I'm going to ask you, do we need essential amino acids, yes or no?
Yes.
Do we need non-essential amino acids, yes or no?
Yes.
The answer is said to be yes or no. Okay? Do we need non-essentials, yes or no? Ay, bahala ka doon. No? Of course, we still need non-essential amino acids. But the thing here is, this one cannot be produced by the body. That's why we need to eat them. But these non-essential amino acids can be produced by the body. Okay? So we all need these so-called amino acids. Because if not, then you might suffer from different kinds of diseases. Let's continue, guys. Okay? Amino acids. Okay. Super, green foods, and spirulina blend. Okay? By the way, I forgot to mention the amino acids right here. Okay? Okay. Super green foods. Spirulina. Barley grass. Okay? Wheatgrass. Lemongrass or anglad sa Bisaya. Chlorella will be for growth. And cilantro will be for cough. But still, the most famous will be what? Spirulina. Okay. We all know, people, that the one that gives the green coloring pigment to the plants is called chlorophyll. But again, for us to have a better picture of the so-called different green plants, again, just look at this. Antioxidants, cardiovascular, anti-cancer, and even for what? Prevention of gallstone formation. So ladies, if you have a high history of gallstone formation in your family, then please, try to take our products C24/7. What else? Let's continue. The same thing applies to this one. Antioxidants, lowers blood sugar, cardiovascular, and of course, anti-cancer activities po. Let's continue. Mushrooms. Guys, just look at the mushrooms. Okay? We have this so-called shiitake, maitake, shiitake. Everything's all about atake. Diba? Why? I know honestly, I always try to make it as a joke, but in all honesty, people, it really has attack components. Why? Just look at this. Antioxidants, anti-cancer, anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, antiviral, and antifungal. So guys, do we have a wonderful product in C24/7? Yes! Next, okay, digestive enzymes. Guys, this will be needed for the breakdown of macromolecules. When you talk about macromolecules, they are simply the large molecules, the carbohydrates, proteins, fats that we eat, into smaller building blocks or micromolecules. Guys, if we will eat carbohydrates or starch, in our mouth, people, we need what? Salivary amylase. The question is, do we have salivary amylase? Yes or no? Yes. Now, if you will eat meat products like pork and beef, then you need protease. The question is, people, do we have protease down there? Yes or no? Yes. And guess, if you will eat fatty foods, tama ng baboy, okay, tama ng bata, si tita napapailing na, mag-star yata yun, then you will need what? Lipase. So people, kompleto ba ang laman ng produktong C24/7? Yes! Pakipalakpakan nga po ito. Okay. This one, in our presentation, lagi lang binabanggit, bypassing. But just try to look at the herbs and special nutrients in our product. First will be bioflavonoids, antioxidant, anti-cancer, cardiovascular protection, and so on and so forth. Next, okay, again, that will be in table form. Siberian Ilatero roots. One of the most significant functional which is to what? Boost your body's immune defense. Increases body stamina and endurance, and relieves stress, and of course, reduces fatigue. Next, inositol. What's that name? Vitamin B8. What is the function? Triggers the calcium release in cells. And they will also participate in various transmission of what? Messages in the central nervous system. So if you would like to improve the function of your nervous system, people, then you need what? Inositol. Guys, let's continue. Choline, precursor of acetylcholine. And what is that? A neurotransmitter again for your brain. Essential in cognitive reasoning, memory, ability, and of course, muscle control. What else? Let's continue. Para-aminobenzoic acid, pro-vitamin or cofactor what? Vitamin B complexes. And if you're going to analyze people, they will work hand in hand with inositol, vitamin B5, and B9. Guys, especially for those whose age is 45 and above, in preventing the gray of hair due to stress and vitamin D deficiency. Sabi mo, talaga, may kinalaman na stress sa pagputi ng buhok? Yes. So, again, if you would like to slow it down, or most probably prevent it from happening, so please people, we need PABA or para-aminobenzoic acid. Okay? Next, protein. Compound yellowish to greenish color and present what? Flavulon glycoside. Slows aging process. The reason why we take the product C24/7 is of course to slow down our aging process. In all honesty, I've already proven that one slows aging process. Why? Because every time when we had a reunion, our 25th year after high school, people, that is silver ba? Yes, sir. Okay, silver. When I was able to see, when I saw my classmates during our reunion, you know what happened, people? I called them ate and kuya. Why? Because number one, dalaman ng chan. Number two, yung buhok shaggy. Shaggy po, no? Or even up down, no? So, why? Because we have a very wonderful product in the presence of C24/7. The coloring pigment to all fruits and vegetables, and that's quite essential. People want it contains high levels of antioxidants. What else? Chlorophyll. We all know this one. Green pigments to all plants and considered to be what? Can you please read this out? World's greatest miracle superfood. The reason why you need to take this, people. Why? richest source of DNA and of course RNA for cellular repair. If you would like to look younger, if you would like to prevent diseases, people, if you would like to prevent the so-called wrinkles, people, you need this. Okay? What else? DNA, RNA, from cholera spirulina, people, direct cellular growth, repair, and renewal, and of course, can you please read this one, people? Anti-aging factor. Okay? Who amongst you have been taking the product for more than 6 months? 60%. So most of you are new members in the company. Yes. The reason why you look like that. Makikinig sa people. If you will take this, sabi nga po natin, you will look younger as years pass by. Okay? Do you want to look younger? Yes. Do you like to look more vibrant, guys? Yes. So please take the product. Okay, what else, people? Prolongs lifespan, ha? Boron. Okay? Enhances what? Memory, reasoning abilities, guys. And of course, mental alertness. What else? What else? Lutein from marigold. Fat-soluble yellow or orange carotenoid pigment. Powerful antioxidants. And again, guys, and ladies, treats male and female infertility. So if you're still having some problems producing a child, try our product, say 10% complete. What else? Okay? Essential fatty acids. Okay? Omega-3. Can you please read this one? Long-chain polyunsaturated fatty acid or PUFA. Omega-3 means what? Linoleic acid. So what will be the benefits that we can get from this? Eyes, hair, skin, brain, heart, nerves, all of the so-called organs, vital organs, will be having a what? A better function if you will take omega-3 fatty acid. They're also said to be what? Good for your cardiovascular system. And, guys, they can also boost your immune system. They can improve the flow of blood. They can even regulate your hormones. And people, they have an anti-cancer properties. Guys, flaxseed. Can you please see this one? Lignans. Can you please say it again, guys? Lignans. The one that will block the creation of new tumors. So if you would like to prevent tumors from developing in our body, then please take a product that contains lignans. It's said to be what? Rich. Or said to be present in flaxseed. Next. Sunflower seeds. Antioxidants. Okay, and it contains numerous types of vitamin B complex. What else? All of those things I've already mentioned. I just like to emphasize on the invites. They are the ones seen in our former flagship product called as Complete Phyto Energizer. Ipon, do we have the product complete here? Here. Okay. So again, so-called phytonutrients, vitamins and minerals. Ito po yun. 6 years ago, September 2008, doctor, this is the first time that I attended a seminar. And the ones explained to me by the speaker during the time, who happens to be a nurse, his name is Aldrin Madrigal, was their product complete. In all honesty, during the time, I really hate the idea of promoting herbal products. Because number one, I'm a doctor, a specialist, and number two, I'm also a professor. And during our medical proper years, we were taught by our professors, who also happens to be medical doctors, that we should never promote herbal products that are not scientifically based. Okay? So, but still, I tried to listen, and I was able to appreciate the product. For the first time in my medical profession, okay, as a specialist, it's the first time that I was able to what? Love a herbal product. And I joined the company. It's a matter of a few years, people, I became a full-time employee of the company. Why? Because I love the product completely, complete Phyto Energizer. But the good news is, 2 years after that, the new product was born. And the name is C24/7. How come? All of these so-called components were being complete. Okay? We were able to add 9 other components. And these are the components which I'm going to explain to you. But before that, people, can you please read it loud? Anti-aging, antioxidant, and cancer. First is sustain. What is the function? Stimulates glutathione production in the body. And we all know that when you talk about glutathione, whitening, anti-aging, you will look better, people. And of course, it's a strong antioxidant. Guys, do we need glutathione, yes or no? Yes, people. What else? Quercetin. What is the function? Antioxidants. Anti-allergy. Okay? Anti-inflammatory. Good for your heart and anti-cancer. Third, guys, let's talk about the grape skin extract. Can you please read this one? Resveratrol. Okay, well, when you talk about resveratrol, anti-aging is number one. Okay, longevity is the function. And there's a French paradox saying people that even if the French are said to be fond of eating meat products, still, they have a lower incidence of heart attack compared to the Americans. Why? Because of their fond of drinking what? Red wine. Which is said to be rich in what? Resveratrol. So people, prevents the risk of developing neurodegenerative diseases. Like what again? Alzheimer's disease. Next people, green tea. Guys, I would like you to read it loud. Can you please say this one, people? Epigalio catechin gallate. Hindi ba kita ko anong? Can you please read it loud? Epigalio catechin gallate polyphenols. People, what is the main function? Great healing powers of green tea. Responsible for the great healing powers of green tea, which are so-called EGCG. Okay? Now, people, what is the function of the green tea? Prevents type 2 diabetes, antioxidant, anti-aging, anti-cancer, and again prevents risk of what? Developing neurodegenerative diseases. So people, do we need this so-called anti-aging components, yes or no? Yes. What else, people? Coins and cuticle or the biquinons. What is the function then? It energizes your cell. It can promote good flow of blood. It will try to boost your immune system. It can even oxygenate your tissues and again with an anti-aging components. Now, aside from those so-called 5 anti-aging components, we also have this. Guys, again, help me with this one. Can you please read it loud? Longevity polyphenols. We have the Japanese knotweed, the premium red wine extract, the grapeseed extract, and the concentrated red wine powder. Guys, others are asking me, Doc, there's wine. So Doc, there's alcohol? None. What we only derive from the so-called red wine extract was the resveratrol, not the alcohol component. And remember people, we have this so-called halal rating that can prove the absence of alcohol in our product. With all of these people, do we have the best herbal product in town? Yes or no? Yes! Please give us a